Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. You guys know the drill by now. We are back again with another TBR jar chooses my monthly TBR, this time for the month of August. I'm trying to think if there's any big books that are coming out in August. I think the only one that comes to mind, at least for me, that I'm personally excited about series that I've been reading and stuff, is probably Daydream by Hannah Grace, which is a part of the Maple Hill series with like Icebreaker and Wildfire. I don't know what day that comes out, but I am very excited for that. That is Henry's story, and also the girlie on the front cover is wearing the folklore cardigan. Yes, please. So I'm really interested about that one. I've seen a lot of people getting arcs for that. The arc is literally stunning. Her arcs are always so pretty. But I've been seeing a lot of good reviews, so I'm very hopeful for that one. If there's any other books that are coming out in the month of August that I can't remember, I'll go ahead and put them up on the screen right now so you guys are aware of them coming out. But I think Daydream is the only one that I'm specifically excited about reading. Now, as for August, it's going to be kind of a tough reading month because it's going to be the Throne of Glass slump reading month. So this TBR is going to be interesting. I will say I'm going to be looking for some things that are probably shorter, lighter, fluffier. Probably not a lot of fantasy. Probably gonna go with a lot of romances that are just kind of like more fun, laid back, chill. And I'm really hopeful. As you can see, the cart is slowly dwindling down. We're almost done with our third row, which is actually insane. I haven't really been buying books as much lately, which is honestly a good thing for me, but I don't know. I'm just really intrigued to see what ends up being on the TBR this month, and hopefully it'll go good. I'm also just thinking maybe like a mystery or something would be good, like the Inheritance Games or continuing the Natural series. I was gonna try and finish the Natural series before summer was over, but I haven't even read the second one yet, so we'll see if that happens. But yeah, I think just anything quick and light and fun. I really do want to read some of these that are on here, and I think that I have possible 5-star reads on here, but I really don't think I'm going to pick those books for this month because I'm just nervous that they won't get the chance that they deserve because of me feeling slumpy. We're just gonna go ahead and get right on into picking the prompts. Let's go ahead and start with prompt number 1. Flowers on the cover. There are flowers on the 7-year slip. Not really. There's kind of like trees with like lemons, so that doesn't really count. There are flowers on Hopeless by L.T. Silver, so we could pick this one. Okay. There's Flowers on Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. I don't know though. I just don't really want to read this one right now. I also have a specific prompt in there that is not come out, so if we pick that one, we'll read it. But as of right now, I just don't think I really want to read that one. And then there's also Little Flowers on the Love Wager right here by Lynn Painter. This is the last one in the Chestnut Spring series, and I have been like steamrolling through that series. I've been enjoying it a lot, and the writing is just so easy. But the thing is that Lynn Painter's writing is just so easy too. I haven't read one of her books in a hot minute. I think I'm gonna pick the Love Wager. Her adult romances specifically just require zero brain power for me, so I feel like this would be a really good pick for a book after a book slump. So I'm gonna pick the Love Wager by Lynn Painter. Second prompt, a book you know nothing about. There's quite a few on here. I don't really know anything about 7 Days in June by Tia Williams, but I have heard amazing things about it, and since it's like in June, I think it would probably be a good summery read, so maybe this one. I think it's more of like an emotional romance though, not like rom-com-y. I don't know anything about Out of Love by Hazel Hayes or The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, to be completely honest. I just picked it because I know that this was the first book that she ever read, and I think there's 3 books by her that I haven't read yet, and I love Abby Jimenez so much. Don't really know anything about Alone With You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. So you could also pick that one too. Okay, sorry if the angle's a little bit different. I had to change my battery. But out of these 3 blue books, which is kind of funny that they're all blue, I don't know. I think that if I knew I wasn't gonna be slumpy, I'd probably pick 7 Days in June by Tia Williams, but since I have a feeling I'm gonna be slumpy, I think I'm gonna pick The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. Abby Jimenez's writing is just so fast-paced and like easy for me that I feel like for the TOG slump that I'm about to be in, maybe I won't even be in a slump, and maybe I'm clowning saying that, but who knows. So because of that, I'm gonna pick this one. Let's see what it's about. Oh, okay. So this is a little bit deeper than I thought, which Abby always does, but I feel like she's gonna do it in a light-hearted, realistic way that I'm really going to enjoy because I enjoy all of her books. So I'm really excited for this one. Next up, I literally can't undo it with one hand. A color in the title? I genuinely don't think I have any. Wait, guys, do I actually not have any? Okay, that's weird. Okay, I'm gonna put this one to the side, and then we'll just put it back in the jar after we're all done so it doesn't get mixed up because we haven't used this one yet. Let's try again for prompt number 3. A romance. Okay, easy enough. I really would love to read The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston, and I talk about wanting to read the rest of her books all the time just because I love The Dead Romantic so much and I love her writing, but I'm really nervous that if I'm gonna be in a slump, I won't enjoy it as much and I won't be able to give it the chance that it like deserves. So there's this one. I could also choose Next of Kin by Hannah Bonham Young. I've heard great things about her writing, and I'm pretty sure this one is pretty short. Oh my gosh, it's so short. Okay, it's like less than 300 pages. I could also pick Hopeless by Elsie Silver. Her writing is just so easy for me to go through, and I really enjoy how fast-paced it is, super bingeable. But I've also heard a lot of mixed reviews about this one, so I don't really know how I feel about reading it. You know what? I'm gonna pick the 7-Year Slip because why not? Hopefully I get to a point where I feel ready for this. I just think it could be a 5-star, so I just don't want to taint my reading experience. But I'm probably the most excited to read this book out of these 3, so I'm gonna pick it. Hopefully I won't be too slumpy. Maybe it'll take me out of my slump, or maybe I'll read it like towards the end of the month whenever I'm not feeling as slumpy, you know? I'm just hoping that I time it out good. Okay, we have 3 romances so far. Let's hopefully get at least 1 mystery and 1 fantasy maybe on here. I'm gonna pick 6 like I normally do, so let's pick prompt 4, Magnolia Parks. Okay. I ended up putting in a few of the books that I've kind of been like putting off on here the last time I filled it up, and this was one of them. So I guess this is the month that I am officially, hopefully, going to get to the Magnolia Parks universe. I don't know why. I'm just like so nervous I'm not gonna like it because there's so many mixed reviews, but there are like die-hard fans of this series. Magnolia Parks is basically about like teens in high society London. A lot of people compare it to like London version of Gossip Girl. So I don't know, maybe this will be my new obsession, or maybe I won't like it and won't continue the series. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Ugh, this one makes me so nervous. Okay, it's on there. Let's see how it goes. Next prompt. Set in a small town. Okay, I think I know immediately which one I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I have been cranking these books out for the past few months, and I've been enjoying them. They're so easy for me to read because her writing is just so incredibly bingeable. Don't pay attention to the PJs. We know it's a PJ day if I am sitting here filming a sit-down video, okay? This one is about Beau and Bailey, and I will say I am a little bit nervous about this one. I'm not obsessed with the trope that's in here. It's literally on the back. It's fake fiance trope. So I don't really know. I know a lot of people were kind of like disappointed about this one too because Beau was like their favorite Eton boy and they were just looking forward to his book so much. I don't really know. I'm hoping though that this one is still fast-paced and bingeable like all of her books are, so no, that will not disappoint. And I am excited to officially finish this series because I have been enjoying it a lot so far, and I want to get into her other series as well. Okay, I'm really hoping to get a prompt that I can choose a mystery for this last one, so let's see what I get. Guys, I literally, kid you not, I picked out the prompt that just says mystery on it. You're kidding. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick Killer Instincts by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I just really want to keep going with the natural series, and I feel like this is gonna be really fun and fast-paced and easy for me to get through. I did enjoy the first one quite a bit. I think I rated it like 4 stars. And I get scared really easily. I did just finish the Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy though, and it was so good, and I've just kind of been itching to read one, and I don't think I'm gonna be in the fantasy mood, so honestly having no fantasy on here is a good thing. Oh my god, I literally got so lucky. I'm actually really happy with this TBR. Okay, let's go ahead and go through all the books that I picked for the month of August. Our first prompt was flowers on the cover, and I chose The Love Wager by Lynn Painter. Then I got a book that I know nothing about, and I chose The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I picked out a romance, and the romance I picked out was The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. And then I grabbed a prompt that had one of the books that I've been putting off on it, and it was Magnolia Parks, so I'm gonna be reading Magnolia Parks by Jessica Hastings. Let's not look back at the fact that I don't have the covers that I want either. Literally so sad, but we're gonna move on. Set in a small town, you know the drill by now. Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I'm pretty sure there's been a book from this series on my TBR for like the past 5 months or so, and I'm so excited to finally finish it. And then lastly, I picked up a mystery, and the mystery I chose was Killer Instincts by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the second book in the Natural series by her. Guys, I'm actually so excited. This might be one of the best TBRs that I've ever picked out for myself. Just like level of excitement for each book. And not only that, but I feel like this is gonna be a perfect reading month to pull me out of a slump, or at least get me through the slump. So I'm really excited. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts on these books or any of these books that you want me to read in reading vlogs or anything like that. Any book stuff at all, just leave it in the comments down below and we can chat about it down there. And if you watched this far into the video, go ahead and comment down below the jar emoji so I know who the real ones are who stayed till the very end. If you want to keep up with me on the daily, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Goodreads especially if you want to keep up with what I'm reading in real time and when I'll be reading each of these books that are on my TBR. Hopefully I'll finish a TBR eventually, but it has not happened yet. And obviously don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.